It's not Daru's fault, I know that. But it can't end like this, it can't. Yeah, that is why we should just go back. What was Susuha feeling as she wrote this letter? I look again at the words scrawled upon the page, every character resonant with despair. I wanted to welcome her back with a smile. Instead, this. Susuha is dead, 10 years gone. Wait, how did she die? Yeah, exactly, how did she die, though? Don't tell me. Mr. Braun must know what happened. I run to the window and check the street. Mr. Braun is outside, closing up shop.
Mr. Braun!
Mr. Braun! I run downstairs.
Okabe! 例のラジカンの人工衛星消えたってよ。大騒ぎらしいぜ。
Okabe, did you hear? That satellite up and disappeared. Everyone's talking about it. I guess it's already made the news.
そんなことより聞かせてください。
Please, I need to know.
なんだ
Huh? Know what?
橋田鈴さんの亡くなった状況について。
Hashida Susan. How did she die?
知ってどうする
Why do you want to know that? He looks at me hard. I meet his stare, unflinching.
俺は今まで彼女の死について何も知らなかった。
I don't know anything about how she died.
彼女の最後を知っておかなければならない。そんな気がするんです。そうしなくちゃいけないんだ。それがどんな最後だったにしろ、この胸に刻みつけておかないと。
I need to know what her last moments were like. I feel that it's my duty to know, to engrave her memory into my heart.
単なる好奇心ってわけじゃなさそうだな。
Sounds like you got a reason.
で、もう一度聞くが、すずさんとはどういう関係だ
What I want to know is how you knew her.
古い知り合いです。
She was an old acquaintance. That's all I can say.
とても古い知り合いで、でも彼女と過ごしたわずかな時間は今もはっきり思い出すことができるんです。
A very old acquaintance, but I still remember the time I spent with her.
聞かせてください。
So please, tell me.
あまり言いたくはないんだがな。これから俺が言うことは心して聞けよ。いいか
I don't like to talk about it, but alright. Listen good, Okabe. I slowly nod, and then I get my answer.
自殺だ。
It was suicide. So unnecessary. The word drops on my heart like an anvil. My knees give out. I collapse to the pavement. But it doesn't matter, we can go back, you know. Suicide.
自宅で首をつってな。俺が第一発見者だ。
She hung herself at home. I was the one who found her. God damn it, you little shit. My life was meaningless, but it wasn't. I recall the last words she wrote in her letter. Words of unimaginable despair. She didn't deserve to bleak an end.
そんなことになる1年ぐらい前から精神的に随分不安定になってな。それまでは明るくて優しい人だったんだが。
She became unstable about a year before it happened. Before that, she was a nice, cheerful lady.
俺はあの人の家に下宿させてもらってたんだ。
His building was hers. She gave me a place to stay.
スズさんは天涯孤独だったし、葬式にはほとんど人は来なかった。寂しいもんだったぜ。
She had no relatives, you know. Almost no one came to her funeral. It was a sad thing to see.
さっきの手紙はスズさんが死ぬ1週間前に渡された。 2010年の今日になったら岡部倫太郎という青年に渡してくれってな。
She handed me that letter at a week before it happened, told me to give it to a young man named Okarin Rintaro on this exact date.
すずさんは予知能力でも持ってたのかと思ったぜ。おめえが上に越してきた時はな。
When you moved in upstairs, I thought Susan must have seen the future or something. Enough. I can't take it anymore. I try to stand, but my legs betray me. I stumble, but before I fall, a small body supports my shoulder.
Okarin, 大丈夫?
Okarin, are you okay? Mayuri. It must be taking her all her strength to hold me up. Did Mayuri hear how Susua died? Her eyes are wet, her lips are trembling. Still, she's the one supporting me. Mayuri and I bow deeply to Mr. Braun and return to the lab. When we get back, Deras is seated at his computer, head on the table. Carissa is standing in front of the TV watching an excited reporter talk about Radican. The disappearance of the satellite is huge news, obviously. The lounge is silent, save for the TV. I look at the table. The divergence meter still reads 0.337187%. It hasn't changed since before Susua left. What went wrong? I can't go back 10 years with a time leap machine. I can't do anything about Susua's death. Can't we? Can't we do anything about it? Really? Can't we just go back before she leaves with a satellite? Or satellite time machine? Should I have stopped her from leaving after all? Maybe then this tragedy wouldn't have happened. No. What choice did I have? I can't say Mayuri without the IBM 5100. Susua had to travel to 1975. I consider my options. What if I redo these 2 days again? Could Deras fix the time machine so this doesn't happen? Is fixing the time machine even possible? Deras' skills were second to none. And the time machine was built by his own hand, 26 years in the future. It seems logical that he would be able to fix it. But look at it another way. It took Deras 26 years to learn enough to build the time machine, and he had to reverse engineer CERNs to do it. Maybe it's unreasonable to expect our Deras to perform flawless repairs in only 2 days. In that case, can I have Deras use the time leap machine and repeat these 2 days until he repairs it? No, the thing here is that we should, time leap to the point when Part-Time Warrior, when, before the storm, before the machine got wet. But can we go back that far? I don't think so, because that was in the beginning when, the thing appeared. No, he'll have to start from scratch each time. 2 days just aren't enough. I collapse onto the sofa and bury my face in my hands. Mayuri sits next to me and gently rubs my back. I'm grateful for her kindness. We should think about that it's just like an hour left, wasn't it? Like an hour left until, everything goes down. I recall what Susua wrote. If you can go back to that day, please let me leave. The D-mail I sent. Could that be the cause? On the original word line, Susua leaped to 1975 after failing to meet her father. Unsatisfied with the outcome, I sent a D-mail to convince myself to follow Susua and prevent her from leaving. As a result, she remained in 2010 for an additional 4 days. But that night, the time machine was damaged by a thunderstorm. If I hadn't followed Susua that day, if I hadn't sent that D-mail to myself, her time machine would not have malfunctioned. She would have arrived safely in 1975. The solution is obvious. I need to cancel that D-mail.